Alright, let's slay some Spire. It is the Ironclad's turn. Let's embark. Another try. Well, yes. Yes, indeed. Alright, I could see the Transform 2 option being the best one here, but that is kind of RNG dependent. Could just go for 100 gold. Let's take a look at the map. What kind of path do we want? Okay, first up, I like this path. Lots of campfires, and we do get 2 elites and a late store. That means that the 100 gold isn't that great there. Now, what else could we do? So there is a store here. Could head into a campfire, then an elite, then possibly an elite and a campfire, depending on how we are doing. Other than that, I don't think there are good options, but we could head to this node and then decide. So do something like this. And I think I do like the gamble of going for the transforms, so let's pick that option. And I will transform 2 strikes, I think. Havoc and Metallicize. Alright, so that's not great, but it's also not bad. Getting Metallicize early on is fine. Havoc is a bit tricky, perhaps, but it can perform well later on. Would have preferred to just get some plain old simple damage there, but it is what it is. Alright, so if we use Havoc here, it will hit Metallicize. I don't know. I guess that's fine. Does mean we take a little bit of damage though. So let's just bash and I guess defend instead. Then again, the Metallicize will come in handy for one more turn, in which case we could just play the Havoc now. Yeah, okay, let's see how that works out. Okie dokie. Yeah, can't kill just yet. So let's do this and take a little bit more. Alright, that's going to hit, well, 50-50 on damage and block, and we do get the block there. Alright, so this is 17, that's not enough, we need to do this. Alright, so we took more damage than we would have preferred here, but the end result is fine still. And out of these options, let's take an Iron Wave. Decent card early on. Let's also remove something. And I think it's probably a defend at this point. Though removing a strike is obviously also something we could consider, but yeah, I think I'll go for a defend now. Alright. Let's just block, I think. Okie dokie. Let's go in this order, I guess, and full block. Alright, so what can Havoc hit here? Both options are fine. Let's see what we get. Okay. And let's kill this lousy louse. And get a block potion. And I think a reckless charge out of these options. Decent damage, and we can find some powers that synergize with the days. Perfected Strike is obviously not good, since we've already removed 2 strikes, and Wild Strike is just meh. So let's take Reckless Charge there. Okie dokie, and I guess we'll also take some damage, is what is going to happen here. But that is not the end of the world by any means. And we can full block this. Okay, just enough damage. That's good. That is good. And here, well, none of these options are great at the moment. I think Pummel is the pick here, but without any strength, it's not going to be all that good just yet. However, it can get good. Could have also taken the True Grit, but it really wants an upgrade, and currently I don't think that I should give it an upgrade. Also, yes, we aren't going this way, because we don't have the money. Let's see, do I want an event or a fight? I think an event is fine. Let's go for an event. Okay, upgrade 2, let's take it. Pretty good result. Does that mean that we need to rest? I don't think so. Let us upgrade. I think Bash is the best upgrade here. This should enable us to get through the first elite, even if it is a pesky Lagavulin. Do need to be a little bit careful with the Havoc. I really don't want to hit the Bash here, so obviously not going to play it. Start when we draw that Bash, just not yet apparently. So next turn it is. Okay, Wakey Wakey. And I guess we will be using the block potion. Okay, that hits a defend, that's perfectly acceptable. Also means I won't be using the block potion yet, because we won't get full value out of it. I guess we can keep skipping it, which means we probably won't be using it this fight, actually. Okay, what is that Havoc going to hit? Strike. That's fine. That is excellent, actually. Alright. Pretty painless fight, despite taking some damage. There we are. A Smiling Mask is, well, not all that useful just yet, but it does have its value. Alright, I think out of these options we'll take a Whirlwind. And I do need a lot of help still to beat Hexaghost, but I guess we still have some opportunities of finding it. Alright, and let's upgrade that Whirlwind. There we are. Juzu Bracelet. Yeah. Well, it's not going to do anything unless we go to this specific node, which I don't think we are, because we are going for this elite instead of this one. So it's no value currently, and it's very iffy if it's valuable in general, so let's just take the Sapphire Key. Alright, and let's go for another upgrade. I think either Metallicize or Iron Wave here. Let's go for the Iron Wave, I suppose. And what do we get? We get a fight, that's fine, especially since we draw Whirlwind. Goodbye. And Explosive Potion. And an Anger. Okay. Decent reward. And since we do want to go for an elite, we will head for the store. And at least, at the very least, we can remove something. Inflame is here, okay. Things are looking up. Let's take that and remove a strike now. Alright. I think that's all we need for Hexaghost. But let's see if we can get there. Alright, so this is 24. Guess we are defending. The question is, are we using the block potion though? I think we are. Just use Whirlwind and Anger here, I think. There we are. Take one. Kill this bozo. And full block. Well, not full block. Take two. Should have played the Havoc first, I guess. Slight mistake. And we do take more damage, but we're still fine. Still fine. Okay, Barricade is here. It's not going to help us much. It can work with the metallicize and the iron wave sometimes, but not very often. So we could just even skip or perhaps take a clothesline or a twin strike. Clothesline is fine since we don't have any other form of weaken. So I guess we could take that. Twin strike also works with the inflame that we took. So let's take the clothesline. I think the barricade could be very useful later on, but at the moment it would just be a curse, basically. Because of its dubious value and high cost. So I will just skip that. Alright, Gremlin Bob, and nice to draw Dash Plus, turn 1. As well as the other stuff. Yes, roar. Okay, I guess we could play the Havoc. Maybe I even should have played it first, because it could have hit Whirlwind. Whatever. Well, it's a defend. Alright, so can we kill next turn is the question here. Meaning, do I skip the defend or not? I think it probably doesn't make a whole lot of difference anyway. So the Whirlwind will kill. And if I play a defend, I lessen my chances of drawing that Whirlwind. So I guess we don't need to block for the little bit that we could. And here indeed is the Whirlwind. Goodbye Gremlin Bob. Get the Omamori. No current benefit, but it can later on do some things. We also get an energy potion, and barricade is back. Okay. A very persistent barricade, huh? Okay, maybe that is a sign. Maybe that is a sign. I guess I could take it. I could also just take a Seeing Red. We can also... well, I don't know. I think we need to upgrade the Inflame. Is the thing here. But since barricade came back, I think it's going to be too rude to refuse it twice. So let's take it, even though it basically is a curse, like I said. But if we find, well, more energy or some very good block cards, or perhaps the Snecko Eye, though this isn't the best Snecko Eye deck I've seen, then barricade does gain a lot of value. We shall see. We also did get the energy potion, so we can get it in play if we really need to get it in play in a fight. But let's see how we do against Hexaghost here. Skip the Havoc. Okay. Could use the energy potion now. Just to get Clothesline in play as well as a defend. I think I will use it. There we are. Alright, there's the Inflame. And as we can see, barricade cannot get into play. Meaning it is a definite detriment in this specific fight. But I think with the Inflame Plus we should get through this. Also, the Havoc does have some synergy with the barricade. Obviously, it's not going to be easy to target barricade specifically, currently at least, but let's see what we hit here. Okay, Reckless Charge. And there we are. So, Relic situation, not all that great, but we did get pretty comfortably through Hexaghost, and that's explosive potion number 2. Corruption is here, as is Fiendfire. Currently Corruption won't do much, so basically it's almost as useless as Barricade is. However, we can, if we take it, just start taking more skills, and eventually it will be quite good. Could just take the Fiend Fire, that's perfectly acceptable. Definitely not taking a second barricade. I think Corruption is the pick here, especially since it kind of enables us to take Sneko Eye more willingly, despite having Havoc Plus and Anger as zero cost cards, as well as Reckless Charge Plus. So I think I'll go for the Corruption. Okay, no Sneko Eye. Don't want a Velvet Choker, that's not very good. Basically nearly never good. Sometimes it is the correct choice though. Don't want a Runic Cube, we are currently not even benefiting from it. So I think the pick here is the StSLib. Though then again I could see the Velvet Choker being the pick here, despite just picking up the Corruption and despite having the zero cost cards, but really dislike it. Let's take the StSLib and see how lucky we get. Transform 2 strikes and a defend. And we get Bloodletting Plus, that's excellent. Inflame Plus, that's nearly excellent. And Combust Plus, which is fine. Then again, going into Act 2, one could say that it is excellent as well, dealing good AoE damage. Alright, that's pretty good. I especially like the Bloodletting, since we have only 3 energy. Now I would like to get some more card draw. Alright, 133 gold. But we do have the Smiling Mask, meaning that stores are still fine to take. Could even go for 2 stores straight away, though this path looks suicidal. So let's not. Let us not do that. Okay, there is a campfire there, as well as here. So both of those paths look fine. This one is tougher, it has 4 hallway fights before the campfire. So I think we'll go for this one probably. Act 2 events are... Well, I don't like the bites. That's a definitely no-no. But we might take the apparitions. So I guess this rightmost path is going to be the pick here. And we might be able to do the Burning Elite, though that is kind of questionable. So something like this, I think. Let's just deselect these nodes. Okay, Spheric Guardian is up first. Do I get the Combust in play? I think I do. And once again, poor Barricade gets skipped. Okay, Corruption basically in the same boat as the Barricade. Alright, I guess we will be using the Havoc. Well, this is slightly awkward. I think we are going to take a bunch of damage here. Oh well. Can't be helped. So 17 damage or 20 damage. If I use the explosive potions, both of them, then the Guardian is dead. That could even be worthwhile. Using 2 potions to kill this fool. Slightly weird situation. Do I use both of them here? Alright, I think it's very wasteful, but still probably correct, so let's use both of them. Well, let's make sure that we do need to use both of them. Indeed we do. Okay. There we are. No potion out of that fight. However, we do find a Flex Plus, which I think we will take. Works quite well with Pummel. Especially Pummel, but also something like Anger. And I guess we are not upgrading our 2 remaining defense, so let's instead remove a defend, I think, even though the barricade is probably worse at the moment. Which is, yeah, I don't know. Guess I shouldn't have taken it, despite it being so persistent. But yeah, let's remove a defend. And let's hope that we find some good cards soon. Instead, we find a colorful shop with the banner in Spire. Alright, what do we want? We could go for another 2 transforms here. Is there a specific upgrade that we'd really like? Not really, I don't think. Maybe the corruption or the barricade could be worthwhile. Could also just remove the one last defend here and upgrade a random card. So if I go for the transform, the options for the transform will be defend and what? Maybe clothesline. Clothesline or a barricade, I think. Alright, well, let's go for 2 transforms, I think. And go for defend and clothesline. And we get Rage and Rupture. Okay, that's better. Rupture obviously works quite well with Combust Plus and Bloodletting Plus. And Rage is decent at generating block with Anger and Reckless Charge, etc, etc. But yeah, I would really like to find more card draw. Let's see if we can find some here. Corruption is once again getting skipped. Let's do Inflame and... Or am I doing Inflame? I think I am. Can't play both Metallicize and Bash Plus is the thing. Guess we're playing Metallicize in that case. Pretty bad turn 1, but it do be what it do be. Okay, and this is even worse, but we can drop one with Pummel. And it's going to be this one. Alright. Well, let's take some damage here. Let's go for this one next. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Here's Whirlwind. And they're all attacking again. Well, not going well. Guess we just play the Whirlwind. 15 plus 7, 22. Not enough to kill this one. Sadly. But the other 2 are toast. Ouchies. There we are. Battle trance. Okay, that's what I wanted. Get in here. Might need to skip this first elite. And, well, that's assuming we even get there, because we're getting attacked for quite a lot. Alright, well, I guess we will combust. And spin around. Ouch. Okie dokie, let's play Rage first, then Inflame, I think, and then Havoc. See what we hit. Okay, that's fine. Okay, 5 block, 3 block, 8. I mean, yeah, it's more because of Rage. Yeah, okay. Let's just go for the Centurion here. There we are, Rage doing work. Nearing death, though. And this is obviously not a great turn either. Thankfully, neither of them are attacking. Alright. Well, might be dying soon. In fact, might be dying straight away here. Don't think there's a way around it. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. Guess I shouldn't have picked up the barricade. And maybe even the corruption was a skip. Ouch. Defeat. Your consciousness fades. Alright, well, that means we can go again. The relics definitely didn't help us much there. But let's see how we do now. Another try. Well, I guess so. Alright, nothing too thrilling here. I guess we might be able to take the remove 2 option, but taking 18 damage obviously is going to hurt. Fighting Hexaghost again. Alright, so if we want a good act, we have to go through the Burning Elite, which might be undoable. Though we could maybe do this instead. The problem with that is that the Elite and the Fire are in the wrong order. But something like this would be nice to accomplish, which means we need to head here. So, yeah, I think something like that. This is also acceptable. Campfire, Elite, and then probably Campfire and Elite. Both of these paths are takeable from this node, so yeah. The question now is, what option do we take here? I'm leaning towards the remove 2, but that is definitely risky. Random rare could work out, but it could also be basically a curse, as with the last run. I'll remove 2, let's see how this goes. And let's remove 2 strikes again. Well, choose 2 strikes, as we did in the last run. And do I defend or do I strike? I think I defend. Does mean we do take damage here though. Ouchies. Still can't kill. That's the problem with removing 2 strikes, if you get the cultist. Alright, so let's defend twice, I think. Yeah, we need to strike here to kill next turn. Okay, can we get a damage card? Not really. I mean, Body Slam technically is a damage card, but it's pretty bad early on. don't want a flex, so I guess we're taking a power through. Which is a good card in general, but... Also, this is annoying. Because I really want to take the Relic here, but we can't remove the pain. Unless we find a removal option in one of these question mark rooms. There's a store over here, though. The thing is, if I take the pain, then it's very unlikely I'll be able to do anything here. Anything good, that is. Can I even get to the store if I take the pain? Probably not. So I guess we are just taking a targeted upgrade in that case. Especially with our hit point situation. As sad as that is, let us upgrade Bash. Alright. 19, huh? Leaving this at 13. I think we just killed this one. Probably. Yeah, I think so. There we are. Okay, Twin Strike or Iron Wave. Twin Strike deals more damage. I guess we'll take that one. Now, which path do we take here? Probably have to go green path. With the way things are going. Would really like to be able to do the purple path, but we haven't found a single potion, and the pickups in terms of the cards have been pretty lackluster. So I guess we go for the green path. Okay, purple fire spirit, so we would have been able to get the pain out of the deck. Could get rid of the power through for a full heal, which means we might be able to do this path. I think that might be worthwhile. 30 hit points. Yeah, I think that's worthwhile. Goodbye, power through. You served me well. There we are. Let's block. 24, huh? Okay. So yeah, let's kill this one. And take 7. But we will heal 6, so not that bad overall. And there we go. Not thrilled about this. I think this is a skip probably. Unless I take the body slam now. We only have 4 defense to play it off from, though. The Havoc and the Warcry are pretty bad currently. I'll just skip. So the yellow path is kind of tricky, because if we get the 3 sentries, then we are going to take a whole lot of damage with a deck as small as this, especially without any potions. So is it worth the risk, is the question, and the answer is probably not. Let's just go for the green path here. Upgrade Twin Strike. Alright, a fight. That's fine. Except it is a pretty tough fight. I guess we just attack instead of block. continue to do so. This is a damage race. But now I can block. There we are. Fire potion, good pickup. Headbutt is also good. Heavy blade is perhaps okay, but we don't have any strength. So let's take the headbutt and fight the Lagavulin. Wait for bash. There we are. And I think we get Twin Strike back here. There we are, and let's get it back again, and let's block. Take 15. Ouchies. Then again, maybe I do play Bash instead of Twin Strike. Bash and defend, that is. Or just play the Twin Strike and take a full 20. Yeah, I think we'll just take the 20. Though perhaps that was a mistake. I don't know. But we got through the fight. Get a nunchaku and a fear potion. And an offering, okay. Now we're talking. So, do I want an event or a hallway fight here? Would still like to get card rewards, so I guess we'll go for the hallway fight. Frozen egg, okay. Good one. This fight, however, is not a good one. I think we probably need to use the fire potion here. Probably. Especially with a wizard and a fat gremlin. So yeah, let's get rid of the fat one. Goodbye. Then that one. The shield gremlin is going to shield the wizard. So do I go for the wizard straight away, or do I go for the shield gremlin first? Probably need to play the offering in this fight. I'll go for the shield gremlin here. Okie dokie. Get Twin Strike back. This is going to be 10 plus 20, which means we don't need to play the offering actually. Good. Here it comes. Alright. I do like hemokinesis, but we already have the offering, which means if I take the hemokinesis, it means a lot of hit point drain. The burning blood will make up for some of it, obviously. Carnage is okay. But I think I like the hemo more. Pommel Strike is also pretty good actually, but it is a card that wants an upgrade. I think I will go for the hemokinesis here. Let's see if the deck can handle all the hit point drain though. Alright, kill one of them. Let's kill this one. And full block. Huh? Okay. Nunchaku is going to activate. This is 11. Let's kill this one. Okay, 7. Kill this one. I guess we will. And I guess it's better to play Headbutt Strike, Twin Strike instead of the Bash plus Twin Strike. There we are. And get the twin strike back. Take 8 damage. Okie dokie. Another fear potion. Disarm, okay. Excellent for Hexaghost. And for the late game. Would like to go for 2 elites here, but probably shouldn't. However, I don't think we need to rest necessarily. We could just upgrade Offering instead. That's a great upgrade for the rest of the run. Let's do that. And head for this elite now. Would like to play the bash, but probably should block instead. I probably should have played headbutt first. Well, it's not a huge mistake. If it is a mistake. And I think we will try to skip the Offering here. I will play it if the guy is trying to get away, or seemingly succeeding at getting away. Hopefully we can kill him. Alright, we can. There we are. Nunchaku failed though. We do find a fairy in a bottle, meaning I will get rid of a fear potion here. And an anger, that's pretty good. Then again, I mean, yes, we're taking anger, but just wondering if we can even beat Hexaghost. Probably with the disarm we can, even though it's going to take a while. Alright, definitely playing Offering here. Do I use the fear potion as well? The thing is, I might want it for Hexaghost. But getting through this fight without taking much damage is also quite valuable. Could do some math here. Okay, I don't think we need to use the fear potion here. We will take a little bit of damage, but that's going to be fine. Let's get that back on top. Deal damage. Use bash. And do I use the Hemo instead? Does it make a difference? Leaves it at 12. So I don't think it does. So skip the Hemo. There we are. Nunchaku at 9 as well. Blue candle is pretty meh, but it is what we are offered. This card reward is also very bad, actually. Is this a skip? Probably. Yeah, I think this is a skip. Alright, well, not sure we can beat Hexaghost, but I will do my best. So the upgrade possibilities are Anger, Hemo, or Disarm. Hemo is the most well, I don't know. Over a long fight, maybe the Anger Plus is actually more. Disarm allows the fight to go on a little bit longer. I'll do the Anger upgrade. Let's see if that's enough. And we need all the damage we can get, so let's just use that. Sadly, the Nunchaku energy is kind of wasted there. Just use the Offering. There we are. And headbutt. Probably the Twin Strike, actually. Could also do Anger Plus, or maybe the Hemo, but let's do the Twin Strike. Right, do that again, and I guess we'll use Hemo instead of blocking. Here I will block. Nearly there, but we are also nearly dead. Okay, so we can still play the Hemo, but we don't need to, so I will not. We also do have the Fairy in a bottle, which I kind of forgot about. There we are. Hexa has been dealt with again. Barricade is here again, this time upgraded, but I learned my lesson from last time. Let's not take it, let's instead take a feed, which might enable us to win this run quite easily if we are able to actually use it in battle. Not thrilled about these options though. I absolutely detest ectoplasm. It's, I think, maybe the worst boss relic available. Or the second worst one. Black Blood is fine. Black Star does have potential, but it's a risk. It's a definite risk. However, we do have the Offering Plus, so maybe we could get away with it. Maybe. Then again, with the Offering and the Hemo, more healing would be great, so let's just take the Black Blood. Alright, and probably want to prioritize hallway fights with the feed, at least a little bit. Would also like to upgrade that feed. So I could head for this, perhaps. The rest of the act looks to be a bit bad, basically. Don't think there's a world where we can do this, sadly. Meaning we only get to fight one elite in the whole act. Then again, the deck probably isn't good enough currently to fight multiple elites anyway. Meaning that the skip of the Black Star is looking quite good in retrospect. Could also go for this, maybe. With 300 plus gold, I would also like a store, which means this path probably. Maybe even go for 2 stores if I can go through this, but probably prioritize the campfire instead. Alright, let's see what happens. The shelled parasite is what's happening. At least the disarm helps a little bit here. As well as the Black Blood. Not sure I can feed in this fight, but we can try. We can definitely try. I want something back here. Can I feed if I get it back already? Probably not. Might hit it anyway. Let's just get the Twin Strike. Okay, well. Actually, I probably could have fed already. Well, let's do that next turn if possible. Alright, 10, 19, leaving Nunchaku at 9 as well. There we are. True Grit Plus. Yes. Just yes. And the store has orange pellets. Dark Embrace Plus. Okay, well, that's Seeing Red Plus. No, well, Seeing Red isn't plus, but Seeing Red and the Dark Impress Plus. That's a good combination. Offering is here already as well as the True Grit Plus, so yes. Now the question is, do I take the orange pellets? Currently not benefiting that much from it, but it can definitely do things. Could just take the bag of marbles. Could just remove. Could consider panic button. We could have gotten panic button and orange pellets, I guess, but just I think. Removing a strike is probably a good idea. I'll do that. Now, do I want a second disarm? We've had first disarm, but do I want to pay for another one? I think probably not. It's pretty expensive. Could get a potion though. Blood potion or block potion. Probably, well, blood potion is just better, I think. Could also just take the panic button. Panic button is pretty good. I'll take that. And we can still afford the blood potion, so let's take that. Alright. Pretty good store there. And we find this event. Okie dokie, we can do a lot of things here. We can just instantly drink the blood potion. Get another potion. Snake oil. Okay, well, perhaps not I would have liked, but it's decent. Let's also get some gold. We also have the fairy in a bottle and the black blood, so we can get a lot of gold here. Could have even maybe killed myself by the gold option and then drank the blood potion, but oh well. Make me rich, please. 367. Do I dare to go for more? Probably not. Let's just leave. And keep the fairy. Alright. Might use the Snecko oil in this fight. It will be a bit painful if it makes offering cost 3 though. So maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. Could headbutt the Seeing Red back, but we don't actually have Dark Impress in play yet. Then again, I can use Snecko oil at that point, next turn, if need be. So I will do that. Alright. And panic button is conveniently exactly 22. I guess I played already instead of using Snecko oil and see it cost more than 0. But I will use the Snecko oil now, I think. There we are. Let's do that and that. Do I also play the offering here? Can't possibly feed during this turn, can I? I don't think so, unless we hit like every single attack here, which might not even be enough. Not with the Hemo costing 3. Well, let's see what happens. Okay. Pretty close, but no cigar. Well, cigars are overrated anyway. Don't want to get lung cancer. Alright, might be a fight where we don't feed. Well, can't be helped. Unless I really want to risk it, and I don't think I'd like to use Fairy in exchange for 3 max HP. I can skip playing it here though, can I not? I think so, yes. Meaning there's a slight chance that I will redraw into it. And I can increase that chance by true gritting something here, can't I? Yes, I can. Oh, I got headbutt. Oh yeah, I had that in play. Well, that might actually be... Is it a good thing? 14 plus 8, 22, 28. That's not enough to kill, so we need to draw a damage card. If I want to, like, have the chance to feed... Well, no. If I want to kill it next turn and skip feed currently. Is that going to be worth it? Probably not. Probably not, I don't think. Yeah, let's just use the feed now, I think. Yeah. Don't want to be too greedy. Nunchaku is in the wrong number, but... Oh well. Get an attack potion and probably the Inflame Plus. Yeah, Inflame Plus is fine. Even more than fine, actually. Do have money now. Meaning a store is a possibility. Even 2 stores is probably fine. Doing an elite though, without a campfire first, is that fine? With the 2 potions, probably? Probably. Or I could just hold on to the gold until next act, assuming I get there. I think there's a good chance I get there. Pretty good chance. Okay, I think we should just go for the campfire here. Could also go for the event, but that might be a bad event. And with this hit point and relic situation, going into an elite straight after it, I think is slightly too risky for my blood. Then again, a snake plant is not ideal either. Getting disarm turn 1 when it's not even attacking is pretty nice though, got to admit. I think I'd like the opportunity to feed perhaps, so let's not use it. Okay. Taking a lot of damage, as is usually the case in this fight. Black blood is going to have to do a lot of work, and we might even need to use the fairy in this fight. Using the bash now might actually be worthwhile. Just to enable us to feed, perhaps. Instead of defending for 3 and using Twin Strike. Well, let's see what happens. Probably losing the fairy now. Though perhaps not. Having Dark Impress in play currently would help. Might need to use the offering and at the same time use the fairy. Probably. Yeah, I think so. Okay. There we are. Goodbye, fairy. Bash is back. The Hemo is probably worthwhile to enable the feed. There we are. Oh yeah, there was the risk there of drawing the feed. Well, didn't happen. Okay. Feed is 19, but instead let's get Nunchaku on 8 first before we play it. There we go. Sword Boomerang Plus. That's pretty good with Inflame Plus. Okay. And let's go for the campfire. Do I dare upgrade anything? Probably not, since we lost the fairy. Probably we need to heal here. The current upgrade would probably be Disarm. That would help a lot against the Book of Stabbing especially. But let's go for a rest. See if we get through this elite fight or not. 3 slavers, huh? Not ideal. Let's see what attack potion has for us. A bludgeon. Okay, well that's pretty nice. Okie dokie. Goodbye, slaver number 3. There we are. Now, do I defend or not? I think the damage cards do have more utility, probably. Or more usefulness. More favorable of an outcome if I play them, probably. Need some better block in this deck. I'll get the Twin Strike back instead of the Bash or the Bludgeon. Okay. Here's a Dark Embrace. Do I get rid of Hemo? Now let's get rid of Disarm here. Anger is here, okay. 11 plus 6, 17. That's not enough. Alright, well, I think we won't be playing Hemo, or are we? Probably not. Yeah, it only deals 1 more damage anyway. So do that. Take damage. And we can feed unless this... Well, no, actually. Okay, let's see what we hit. Perfect. Okay, let's inflame and defend. Do have a lot of wounds in the deck. And I guess the offering is worthwhile. Maybe even playing the Ascender's Bane is worthwhile here, but we shall see. Probably not. Probably not. Can I skip the Hemo? Maybe, but with all these wounds, I probably shouldn't take that risk. So, yeah, let's play it. There we are, got through the fight. Meal ticket, more healing. Weak potion, okay. And a pummel, sure. Sure. No AoE in the deck, so this fight might be very bad. Having a store in the late act would help. Maybe I was too greedy in the event. Or maybe I should have actually gone for this store. Oh well, let's see how we do in this fight. Raw feed, probably can't actually use it. Well, use it and get its effect is the point I'm trying to make. Which means I guess I'm not playing it. Alright. There is the possibility that this fight kills us, which would be very sad indeed. Okay, taking 5. Could consider using the weak potion. I think not yet, at least. Okay, well, let's use the panic button. It's time to panic. Alright, now what do we get back? Sword boomerang is probably the best damage option. Or I could just get the feed, guaranteeing I kill this one with it. Yeah, I think that's probably the option I will go for. Or what I should go for. 11, 13. Slightly awkward situation here. Taking a full 14 from this one. Maybe I should have gotten the sword boomerang instead. Oh well, it's too late now. True grit is here, but we don't gain any block from anything, so not all that useful. Alright. Let's take a bunch of damage. Go to 12 hit points. But we are alive. Disarm is here again. Let's take it. Yeah, I can't go for another elite. The question is, do I go for this campfire or this one? This one has more hallway fights, which, yeah, are pretty bad, but then again, we might get to feed there. Late events in Act 2 are probably good. Though even the arena, which is normally actually pretty easy. Well, I don't know, maybe this deck does fine in the arena. And beating the arena, if we were lucky enough to find it, would definitely be a boon. A great boon, actually. So maybe I do go for this green path instead. There is one question mark here as well. Whatever. Let's see if we get lucky. Lizard tail, okay? That might actually... Well, there is a world where perhaps that would be enough to take this path, but... Even with the lizard tail, maybe a burning elite with this deck straight after a regular elite and a hallway fight would be too much. So probably still skip it. Okay, we can use pummel to great effect here. Get a wrecked bird. 10. Okay. 14. 14 or 14. All right, let's feed. There we are. Suffer. Yes, I will. Lots of options actually. Disarming again is tempting. Using Inflame is tempting. Using Bash is also tempting. Can't do everything. Getting Dark Embrace in play will basically neutralize the malus of the Hex. Think I'll get Inflame and Disarm both in play and use the Sword Boomerang. Alright. And let's get True Grit, I think. Still no Dark Embrace, huh? Okay. Alright, Panic button is here. And the rest of this fight is very simple. Should have played the Seeing Red. Then again, it doesn't matter. Does not matter. There we are. Evolve Plus. Okay. We're fighting the champ. Currently not generating any wounds. But we might be able to do so. And Evolve Plus is a good card for the late game. Yeah, let's take it. Let's take it. Don't think I want to do this path. Let's see if we get the arena. Instead we get the snake plant. Again. Basically tougher than the arena with worse rewards. Oh well. Guess I might use the weak potion here. I will. And let's use either Evolve or Hemo. I guess Hemo. Attacking again, and both of the disarms have yet to appear. How rude. How rude indeed. Oh well. At least Nunchaku is doing something. Down to 10 hit points as well. Well, I suppose we are playing the Offering Plus and going down to 4 hit points. Meaning I might need to rest here if I get that far. Really want to feed here as well. But can I accomplish that? Probably. All right. Let's draw some cards and get rid of Strike. Come on, feed. Nope. And I do need to kill it now. Oh well. Get a Blessing of the Forge out of that, as well as another Inflame Plus, or perhaps a Flame Barrier. Probably take the Inflame Plus. That should be enough strength, hopefully, to get through the champ without losing Lizard Tail. Okay. And here we get a relic of some sort. A pair, okay. Okie dokie, so that means maybe I can even upgrade something. Meaning probably the feed, or perhaps a disarm. With 26 hit points. Yeah, I will risk it. Let's go for the feed here. As long as we get out of this act, then we should be doing okay. Alright, let's use Hemo. The Snecko can kill us if things go badly though. And it doesn't look like things are going well. Oh well. Let's take 4 damage here. Oh, well, we do have the lizard tail, of course. Well, this is awkward. I suppose we are playing the offering. Okay. Go down to 1 hit point. Ouch. Ouchies. Let's panic button for 10 hit points. Yeah, it's looking like I needed to rest. We are losing the lizard tail here. Probably. Unless this hits something very special. It did not. Oh, well. Well, goodbye lizard tail. But we do get to feed plus here. Or do we? I can't actually get it down. Down to a level of hit points where the feed plus kills unless I hit something. Unless I hit the strike or the anger with the dark embrace. Okay, I did. There we are, feed plus at least. And an entropic brew is a good find. As well as a seeing red plus. Okay. Okie dokie. And despite losing the lizard tail, I think I would like to go for an upgrade here. Probably do a disarm now. Do have decent potions. And 66 hit points. Bad turn 1 though. Well, let's see if I can kill Mr. Champ here. I should use the potions now, actually. Kind of need the help. Well, this probably won't help all that much. Maybe the fear potion will make a difference though. Perhaps it will. Getting rid of a strike here. Probably a good idea. Alright, let's take some to deal some. The inflames are here. Play that pummel later. Like now. Twin Strike actually dealing more than Hemo there. Okay, let's get Twin Strike back. And do I actually panic button already? I think not. Let's just block for a measly 6 here. And allow Mr. Champ to deal 13 damage. Probably wishful thinking that we get to feed in the fight. However, I can still skip it in lieu of a Defend Plus, I think. Probably need to use the Fear Potion, and we might still be dead, though. Use it next turn, I think. Okay, do we have enough damage? With the Fear Potion, I think we do. 52 plus 15. 67. Alright. Thank you, Fear Potion. Feed is here again. Brutality Plus and Demon Form Plus have also made an appearance. Scaling strength further will win the game, however, it's kind of difficult to get that Demon Form in play, and we don't have a Reaper. And maybe 2 Inflame Pluses are already good enough for the time being. Brutality Plus is okay, however, we are already taking a lot of damage. Then again, I did take the Black Blood. Feed number 2 is fine. Definitely fine. Could see it being any of these options. None of them are like super fantastic or anything like that, but all of them are fine, I think. I think the best option is to take the second feed. It's just an okay attack card, which also exhausts, meaning that Dark Embrace will also get to do something with it, perhaps, even if I don't actually get to feed on anything. And there are plenty of fights with multiple opponents in Act 3 still. So let's take that second feed. And I guess we're taking a Mark of Pain for the energy. We already do have the Evolve Plus. Even with the Evolve Plus, however, that can be quite painful, but the other options are just bad. So definitely taking the Mark of Pain here. There we are. The Beyond. Okay, need to head here. Let's actually mark that in green. Why not? And not sure if I want events or hallway fights. Hallway fights obviously give us feed opportunities, but we can't find Mind Bloom in a hallway fight. So let's see what this first event, which we are forced to go into, has for us and make the decision after we see. Can't feed multiple times here though. Just getting through this fight is going to be difficult enough. As we can see. Ouchies. Ouchies indeed. Well, that helps a little bit. Ow. Ow. Evolve and Dark Embrace are here. That's good. However, they continue to attack. That's bad. And here's feed. Okay, well, need to play it. It might draw something good. And I can't really be greedy in this fight anyway. So the best thing to draw would obviously be Offering. Or perhaps Seeing Red into Offering. Or something like that. Okay, seeing red is here. What do we get? A defend. Okay. Ow. Ow, ow. Alright. Okie dokie. So I can specifically draw something with the Ascender's Bane because of the blue candle and the Dark Embrace and the headbutt. Can't really get like anything super nice in my hand though. Or I can just draw with the panic button as well. Okay. So I could kill this one now. Or I could maybe wait. Let's instead attack this one now. And get the sword boomerang. Okay. Might be able to feed here. I think we will be able to. Do I play offering first? More hit points lost if I do that, but yeah, it's going to be worthwhile. Okay. Let's see what the boomerang hits. Alright. 18. 21. Okay. There we are. Got through the fight. Down to half hit, less than half hit points though. Warcry is okay as long as Dark Embrace is in play, which we can't guarantee. Can't guarantee that. Warcry Plus would be acceptable. I think I'll skip the regular one. Begin to fall. Well. Okay, well. Probably lose the feed then. We still get to keep the upgraded one. Like the panic button and the inflame plus more. Why didn't you ask for a strike? Come on. Come on, game. Come on, game. I think I'd like to get the Mind Bloom, perhaps. Not that it is guaranteed by any means. But instead of going for a hallway fight, let's go for an event. Potions, huh? Okay, I will look at 3. Okay, these are better. It's not going all that well. Might be dying soon, especially since need to take the Burning Elite out very soon as well. Okay, well, nope. Not giving you nearly 500 gold. Alright, might even die. Well, okay, we'll beat this one, but might have perhaps died. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's too cynical, too pessimistic. But if I don't use the panic button immediately, I'm going to take damage even against this thing straight away. Painful. Just painful. With these potions though, maybe we'll get through the Burning Elite. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, so do I panic button or not? The only way to feed would be to get it back with the headbutt. Can't really guarantee that either. So I guess I feed panic button. Oh well. Meaning I need to kill it now, hopefully. Well. Okay. Okie dokie, I don't know. Maybe I made a mistake there again. Might need to use the distilled chaos. Or not need, but maybe I should. Let's use it. Okay. Okay. Well. It is what it is. And I would have been able to get the feedback as well, but once again, don't have a crystal ball. Well, we made it out of that. Inflame Plus is here again, as well as the Flame Barrier, which we skipped earlier. I'll take the Flame Barrier, I think. Giant Head, huh? Well, against this enemy, the third Inflame Plus would have been the better option. Don't think we can win this fight, but let's do our very damnedest best. We'll need to use the potion as well, but not just yet. Yeah, we are not winning this. Not with this draw order, and even with a better draw order, perhaps this would not have been enough. Well, let's use the Heart of Iron. Don't have Dark Impress in play yet. Okay, are we dead? Probably not yet. Not just yet. Not quite yet. Soon enough, though. Soon enough. It's just the Seeing Red there. We could actually get it back immediately, perhaps. But what we draw with it is not guaranteed. So let's not get it back just yet. Okay. There we are. I'll try again tomorrow. Well, that's good advice. That is good advice. Because I think I'm all Ironclad out. Alright, so one pretty bad run and one semi-bad run. Shameful display. Okay, that takes us with the Ironclad win rate to 5 and 5, meaning 50%. Okay. Can't win them all, especially when you don't play well. Let's take a look at the run history, I suppose. So one mistake we did was not resting, which meant we lost the Lizard Tail. That could have made the difference. What else did we perhaps make a mistake on? Well, not sure. Definitely didn't get a lot of relics. And yes, I was quite greedy in Act 2 and didn't even manage to go to a store with all that gold. So yeah, that was probably a mistake as well. Oh well. What about the first run? Yeah, we got bad relics and I needlessly took the barricade. And that's what got us killed, probably. I mean, I probably made plenty of other mistakes, but those are at least pretty clear to me. Oh well, thank you for watching. Next time we will do the Silent. See you then.